Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible to all of you. Please inform others to join in the session as well. Good evening. If it is audible, you can send me good evening in the chat. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. We will be starting the session in the next 5 minutes. Okay. So please inform all your friends to join in the session as well. Good evening, everybody. Let's start the session. Yes. We're expecting more participation. First of all, let me record the session. We're expecting everybody to attend every session. Please do not think that you can mark the attendance just by watching the recordings. We would want all of you to attend these sessions on a regular basis. Number one. Number two, some of you are still asking for the same dot. Ma'am, I used some different ID in my LMS and in the, in the other platforms as well. See, please remember that you should maintain the same email ID in all the platforms. So the same AICTE registered ID should be used in all the platforms. Okay, remember that. Third important thing is those who have raised the issue that the OTP thing is not working in the Future Skills Prime platform, please note that the issue is sorted now. You can just refresh and try to re-log in into FSP, like only those who had issue, right? So you can retry it today. It will work because the issue is sorted, right? So please do work on your courses, complete your courses because completing the courses under intermediate and advanced in the LMS is compulsory. Do that, and yeah, that is pretty much it. I'm now handing over the session to the technical trainer. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Hope I am audible.
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. So, into the previous session, basically, we learn about, if you remember, we learn about the generative AI. We seen the most of the theoretical concept about the generative AI. Okay. In the today's session, so what we are going to do in today's
Rohit,
session.
sir, just 1 minute. Sorry for
Yes.
interrupting you,
Yeah.
but your voice is a bit low today.
Oh, voice is low.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. 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 Okay. So, hope I am audible again. So, see, in the last lecture, we have seen, we learn about the generative AI. Okay, so most of the theoretical concept we have covered about the generative AI. What is the LLM? Okay, so what is the AI? What is the ML? The most of the thing you have learned. So again, I will just give you the overview about this, and we will go for the practicals. Okay, so today the completely we are going to develop, or the we are going to develop the project. Okay, based on the generative AI. So basically here we are going to develop the three project. The first project, which is nothing but your what we are going to do, we are going to extract some important information from the invoice, right? The whatever we invoice, the online invoices we are generating, right? So that from that invoices, see now, whenever we are getting the invoices, might be there are so many things, but I want to extract some information that is only important things, or I want to extract that particular things from that invoice. For this, I'm going to create one project, okay, and it will be completely no code project. Basically, for this project, we are going to we are not writing any single line of code over there. Okay, without writing code, we are going to create this. It's completely based on, we can say, the cloud services. Based on that, using a Copilot Studio, we are going to do this. The second project, the second one, we are going to create a chatbot for the travel. And the third one, if we get a time for the third one, we are going to create the email helper. The chatbot basically, which will be help you to write a mail, and the chatbot basically help you to send mail for you. Okay, so these three project we are going to do. Again, we are going to learn about prompting with examples. You are going to learn about it, how we can achieve the prompting, how we can write the prompt, how we can get the output, that everything, the how many types of the prompting is there, that all things we are going to do. Okay, and I hope ki you people are doing the all courses which is recommended by us, right? Now I'm audible. Is my voice is clear to everyone? Dear student, please let me know in chat. Please let me know in chat. Okay, yes, thank you. Okay, hope you are doing the courses as well, right? You are completing the courses, right? Okay. For some of student, I can see the certificate on LinkedIn for, but not more student, but everyone. it is then compulsory. You have to complete the all the courses which is recommended by us. Okay, so you have to complete the parameters over there. Okay, so come to the point. So we have already covered the theory. Again, I will give you the overview. Again, I will tell you the what still so far what we have learned. Into this, we have learned about the what is generative AI. It is already covered. The applications of the generative AI. We also seen this. The generative AI tools. We seen this. How generative AI works. It's also we seen the what is the Microsoft Copilot for Gen AI. We seen micro large language model. We seen okay how we can generate the text right using the Copilot. We done this a small practical, the code generation practical done. Okay, the remaining part is like a discriminative versus generative AI. What is the computer vision? Extract information from the invoice, basically, which is a project which we are going to cover. Then after that, we are going to see the image generation, which will be the practicals again. Then again, we will going to see the what is the prompting and so on with the Microsoft tools. And again, see here basically what we're going to do. That two project basically we are going to create a chatbot. Okay, in the upcoming slide, I will tell you about exactly what is a chatbot and why it is needed. Okay, so still so far, I will just give you the overview. Everyone's know what is a generative AI, right? The generative AI is basically responsible to generate something. If suppose I want to generate something unique things, like we can say the images, like we can say audio, we can say the video, anything that unique, even the text, I want to generate the uniquely. To for these things, its name indicate itself that the generative means it is generating something, right? The generating means creating something that we can say. So whenever we want to be generate the things and that uh, to generate the particular things, it is generative AI is basically using. Okay, and we also seen this. Layers. The first layer of the artificial intelligence, which is nothing but we can say the artificial intelligence, it is a technique basically which makes machine a smart, right? Or we can say the artificial intelligence which is similar to the human intelligence, but which is basically created by humans, right? Which is similar to the human intelligence, but which is created by humans. So then again, if I want to train the system, so we are using machine learning. There we you also seen the how many types of the machine learning is there, and into the previous sessions, sir also taught you about the project, right? You already know about the machine learning and their types. And using machine learning, basically, we can train or we can provide a training to the that AI model particularly. Okay, it can be anything. Then after that, we have the neural networks, basically, which is working on that neurons, right? Like which is similar to the human minds. Then we have a deep learning. Then we have a generative AI, right? Into machine learning, we train a model, but we train then we have some limitations. If I'm using machine learning and using machine learning, I'm training to that particular model. I can train that model, but I can only train that model using some text and the number data. But I cannot, like I can say, I cannot train that particular model using the audio, video, and images. Okay, so it was a limitation in the machine learning, and that's why the deep learning comes into picture. Into the deep learning, you can train your model using image, audio, video data, any types of the data, right? Using that you can do. And generative AI, which is responsible to generate the things, right? Which is a unique. Then again, if we talk about the large language model, which is the predefined module that we can say the pre-trained module, we can say basically, which is trained on the large amount of data, right? Large amount of text data, and which is only works on the languages, means which is responsible to generate the text data, and which is only trained on the massive amount of data that we can say, which is nothing but your large language model, right? Is it clear to everyone? Because this is already we covered into the previous lecture. That's why I'm just giving the overview, right? Yeah. Yes. Thank you. So let's go to next slide. So that's we also seen over here what generative AI can do. The generative AI can complete a task like humans. Like the generative AI can draw the paintings for you. It can create a drawing for you, right? The generative AI also can write the things for you. If suppose you want to write essay, if you want to write some movie script, you want to write some anything, if you want to create some unique images, okay, the generative AI can create for you. right? As you can see into the second picture, the girl is asking for the help me with writing. She can ask anything, write the essay for me. She can provide some topic, and that particular system can write the things for the girl, and the system will can return the output. Anything that she want, the system and the generative AI model can write and can generate the things for her, right? Here into the first picture, the robot means the system, the generative. It is creating the AI, basically creating or the drawing the things over here. Into the picture, it can you can see the cat, which is basically the cat picture has been captured, and this cat is flying. Means what? The things are like which we cannot imagine that we can do with the AI, right? The things which we cannot imagine, or the things which will not happen, the things will not happen. The cat never fly, or the cat not fly, okay? But using the AI, we can show the cat can fly. We can create the things like this. And again, the AI is like very fast. If suppose I'm asking for some ideas, so it can give me within a 1 second, or the 0 second, within a 1 second, or we can say the 0.1 seconds. Within that time period, that particular module can generate or give me some ideas. But the human might get confused over here, right? It is complicated for you. So previously we also played one game. The game basically we were drawing the things, and it was guessing the things over there, right? So it was a simple AI game that we seen. We also talk about the applications of the generative AI. The generative AI applications are like it is used for the image generations and the image manipulations. It is also used for the software development and the coding, that we can say the text generation, which is used already, organization collaborations, audio and video creations, and the streamline HR operation. The image generations, if suppose I want to generate something unique, for an example, you can take simply example of the Ghibli, right? Which is and the most and the recent example for generative AI, right? If suppose you are passing some image, one image, and the based on that you want similar things, right? And it can, but it should be unique. So it can generate for you. Either you are not passing any image, but you are providing the instruction, you are providing the prompt, like I want the image which is like this, which is like this, and it can generate the image for you. For an example, if suppose you want the image, the person is sitting in garden, and behind or there, and also the dog is also with him, that you can pass, and it can generate the things for you, that we can also see practically. Okay. Uh, we have seen there's a practical of the coding, right? So the things, the particular module can generate the code for you. The particular module can solve a bugs from that particular code, can debug the things over there, and also it will tell you the flow of that particular code, right? And using that particular things, you can create a software as well. You can ask, you can provide the prompting, like I want that and that things, and write a code for it. So this particular model can write a code for you again. Then text generation, we already seen about it again. The text generation, any types of the text you want to generate, means you want to write essay, you want to write movie script, you want to suppose you are providing some questions, like, and you want only a single line answer in the text, that can be also generated by generative AI. Again, the organization collaborations means what? Ki, suppose I want to do some task automated, means I want to do some automated email sending, right? I will set up the some things, and it should send the automatically email to that particular things. Either I want to schedule some meetings automatically, and within a time it should be attained. I want to keep some documents secret. For this, basically we use the organization collaborations. Okay. Then suppose you want to generate, as the many people know, into the reels also, you might watch the many voices which is created by AI, and people are using their own videos, but the voice is created by the AI. This is a simple example for the audio generation. Even some videos also generated by AI, right? And both the video and audio both can generated by AI, and the people are posting on the reels and the YouTube also, right? So basically that videos and that audio basically created by and generative AI, the unique things. Okay. So again, if we talk about the streamlining the HR operations, so um, to handle, like suppose I want to HR want to create some unique policies, so it can create by the AI, generative AI, they can create the policies. They want to create some important documentation, they want to do that, right? They can also analyze the things like a resumes and so many documents by the generative AI. Okay, so these are the simple applications of the generative AI. If we talk about the generative AI tools, so these are the tools basically which you use for the generative AI. Okay, so what are the tools are here? So there are so many tools are there like ChatGPT, Bard, Google Gemini. Then we have the Microsoft Copilot, right? Then we have a Git Copilot. These are the tools basically used. And then Bard we have, DeepSeek we have, right? So these are the tools basically which use for the generative AI. So they can generate the text for you. That can it can generate the um, images for you, it can generate the audio for you, it can generate the video for you, anything that you want to using. These are the tools and you can do the things. It's our choice. You are familiar with whichever way tool you can go with that, right? But these are the tools and which are responsible to doing the things. So how generative AI works, this is a simple flow that how generative AI works. Okay. So whenever generative models is generating things, means what? It is not generating by overthinking, right? That particular to generate that particular things, it's the model has been trained by uh, trained using a large amount of data that we can simply say. Okay, to generate the things for this to understand and the how they can generate for this basically how it is work. It's trained on the large amount of data, or we can say it's trained on the massive amount of data. Okay, so the first thing, if suppose I want to generate something, so what I do, if suppose we can take simple example of Ghibli train. Okay, so I want to create that Ghibli image. So for this, what I do, okay, I will simply upload that image, right? I upload the image. While once I upload the image, what they do, they analyze. They starting the analyzing that particular image. They start learning from that particular image. They started analyzing what the things are there. Yes, this is the person, what types of the dress he has wear, the what will be the background, what behind it, what is the side of this, everything it will analyze. I mean, it is just doing the evaluations. Once it's done, then what happen, they start to collect, they start collecting data. Okay, the first whatever things were uploaded over there, they just analyze, they evaluate the things over there, analyze, they learn the things, what is there, what is there, and then after that, after analyzing the things, it start to collecting data. Once they collect the data, it will then the model will get start training. Okay, then the training will happen, and the based on that whatever be training, it start generation the things over there, and then you will get the final output, right? When you observe while creating the thing, it might take some time, right? The time is like the process will happen behind like this, and based on this particular model, you are getting the output. Okay. So this is simple flow. Like what? The first thing, the analysis, then the data collections, then they do the training for the model. Once the model got trained, and then it will generate the images, the whatever things you want, it will generate the things for you. Then we seen about the Microsoft Copilot. The Copilot, basically the Microsoft Copilot, which is one of the generative AI tools, which is also included into the Teams, which is also included into the Outlook, which is simply where you can use or receive or the send the emails. Then, which is also included into the Words, the all Microsoft product, which is included the Copilot, basically the Copilot, which is we can say the chatbot, which is helping to you whatever doubt you have, and which is available 24 by 7. So like which is also available for the PowerPoint. Okay, so there's it is available into the products of the Microsoft. In every product you can see the Copilot. Okay, so we also seen about the large language model, right? Large language model, which is nothing but your LLM, and the LLM, which is nothing but your subset of the generative AI, and that generate the new content, like content like it can be a text, it can be a code only, right? It cannot generate the images, audio, video, because this particular module has been trained using a massive amount of data. using a large amount of data, this particular model has trained. So how this model particularly got trained, they you can see the step. The first thing what they do, they collect the data. The data gathering is happen over there. Once the data gather, so after that, what they need to do, once the data gather, to that particular data, it's need to be cleaning. Might be the data might be in the structured format or non-structured format. There might be some duplicates values, some nulls values, some ununique values. So many things are there, and that if suppose noises are there, then if we don't want to harm our module in future, so we have to do the data cleaning for this. Once the data cleaning happen, then it start the data splitting. The data splitting, which is the method which splitted the data, the see, suppose I have the large amount of data, right? But large amount of data means what? A million of trillions of data I gather, but the data are somehow similar, so it cannot happen. I cannot pass that million and trillions of data. So what it happen, it will divide that data into the parts, and it will pass to the model, and model gets set up over there into the four step that you can see. Into the fifth step, the model training happened. Then once the model got trained, then after that, it's made to the testing, usability, and then model enhancement. If the model is working, how it is working, and then if suppose need some improvement, then it start the enhancing that particular model. So how the LLM trained, the LLM model got trained using a data for the steps. Basically, these steps it's follow, right? So again, we seen in the previous lecture that the text generations, right? Using the generative AI tools, you can generate the text. Okay, so whatever things happen, the NLP, the natural language processing, which is responsible to generate the text. Basically, the NLP is generating the human understandable text, which is understood whatever be input provided by us, and that input, which is understand by that NLP, and it will generate the output for you, like the output which is the recognized by human, the human understandable output. Basically, it works. Okay. So the what are the tools to use for the text generation? So these are the tools, like the first we can say the ChatGPT, Google Gemini, or we can say the Bard, then Microsoft Copilot, and then what tool? These are the tools basically we use to generate the text. Into the previous session, we use a Microsoft Copilot, and using this, we had generated some text. Okay. So what exactly happened behind of this while generating the text? Okay, so while generating the text, this is and the simple flow. What happen whenever you are passing input? Suppose I'm asking, write a simple essay on nature, or I want to, if someone say write a simple essay on AI. So whatever the input I am providing, that input will be get the tokenization over here. Okay, encoding means it will do the encoding over here. Means the human understandable language will convert it into the machine understandable language, and here the whatever with that tokenization data will go to the transformer mode over here. The transformer mode start working on this, right? And then attention mechanism basically will start to generate the particular things over here, and the whatever with things are generating over here, the positional encoding will help to position keep the things on that particular positions. Means what? Suppose I want to write a proper para, na? Whatever things I want will be that all things should be in one particular paragraph. For that paragraph means what? I need the positioning, and for this basically the positional encoding will happen over there. Okay, and this process will happen until and unless we are not getting a proper essay. Once the essay has done by it, then it will send to the tokenization. Means what? The machine understandable language decoding, that we can simply say the machine understandable language can convert it into the human understandable language, and that's how we get the output, the whatever we you are asking, and that you get. Okay, into the previous session we done using Copilot Studio. For now I'm just skipping this. In the previous session we already done this. Then again the code generations. Okay, the code generation we also, this also we have done, right? So for the code generation, whatever input we are passing, it will try to search and the uh, open sources, from the open sources data, try to search from for the course. Again, it will search from some public repositories, and from that whatever we are searching, and it will generate the code. And it is not a language dependent any types of the code. You just need to write a prompt. I want the Python code, I want JavaScript code, I want a Java code, anything that you want, that we can ask for it, right? Again, so these are the tools basically we use for to generate the code. So GitHub Copilot Studio, which is the famous, which is available on GitHub also. If you are using GitHub, you can see there is a the Copilot is there, which is help you to debug your codes, which is help you to solve your queries and questions, and it can also generate the code for you. Then we have the Microsoft Code Whisperer, and then Code Gemini, Google Gemini, then Codium, and then Microsoft Copilot. Okay, using these tools, you can generate the codes. This is a simple process. Again, the same process like text generation. What happened whenever I'm passing the input, that input will converted into like de-tokenization. That will happen like it will be encoding, or we can say that whatever input I am passing, that input will be uh, converted into the machine understandable language. Then things will start working over here, start generating the things. Once it start generating the things, it will be keep into that particular positions. Okay, arrange the things. Once the things are arranged, it will do the de-tokenization, means a decoding, and we will get the output. Means what? The machine understandable language can be converted into the human understandable language. Okay, this happened. And this previously we also created the code. I asked to write the code. I also provide some proper examples for this, not like this, like this, like this, not like this, not like this, and it is generating the code. So for the any language you want, it can generate in any language for you. Okay, so uh, the main important thing, I hope this is clear for you, because this is we already covered uh, in the previous sessions. Now is my voice audible? Because I seen the message, someone asking your voice is bit low. Now it is clear. I hope you can hear me. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Uh, so now I I would like to ask you a simple question over here. Okay, I will tell you, not an issue. I'm not asking. I will tell you what is the difference between the generative AI and LLM that we can see over here. Okay, see, if the we talk about the LLM and the scope of this particular LLM, which is basically which is only focusing on language, which is not focusing on that other creativity things, like it cannot generate the audio, video, right? It cannot. The LLM can be responsible for to generate the code, right? But if we talk about the generative AI, the generative AI, which is responsible, which is responsible to generate any types of the things, which is any types of the creative things. It can be a text, which is as usual. Okay, then it can generate the images, it can generate the audio, then it can also generate the code, and so many things that we can do, right, into the generative AI. The scope for this, but the LLM, which only works on language, means it can only generate the code, either it can be generate a text. Output, see, it is only work on the text, but which is the generative AI works on the text, image, audio, code. The tools that we can say for the LLM, which is basically the GPT-4 but and the cloud, and the generative AI, the ChatGPT, the LI, and the Copilot, and the Firefly. These are the tools basically which we use into the generative AI. Powered by transformer modules, and here basically we can say the LLMs plus guns and the diffusion plus audio models. These are the models basically used into the generative AI, but LLM basically which is only used by and which is trained on the transformer models. Okay, this is the key differences of the generative AI, right? I just want to ask you guys, as you can see the image, anyone know or the anyone have any idea what is a discriminative AI or the discriminative model, and the what is a generative model? I just want to, the diagram, the image is in front of you. Can anyone tell me what exactly the discriminative model and the generative model? The transformer basically, which is a framework which used to train your LLMs. Basically, the LLMs are trained on the transformer that previously someone asking. Okay, discriminative gives the interfaces. Okay, discriminative is labeling like identifying classification model. Okay, the different in discriminative is different between real and the fake. Yeah, right. Yes. The most important thing by your comment I understood, and I will tell you that the discriminative model, as you can see, uh, as you can see into this particular image, the here I am passing the image of tiger, right? I'm not passing thing, I'm not passing a label for this. I am asking that particular system to identify whether what is this. I'm just asking. I pass the input. So what happened? This module has classified this particular whatever be image I have passed, it classify and it's identify. It's telling me that this is the tiger, right? If suppose I pass the image of the dog, what it will do? It will get that image, will then to classify that particular image into the things, and again it will show me or the identify, and it will show me like this is the cat, this is the dog, whatever the image I'm passing. If suppose I'm passing the human, means the simple thing that I can do or the discriminative can do over here. The simple thing means what? The discriminative can only classify the things. Like whatever things I'm passing, it will be recognized, identified, and it will return to you. Only the classification happen. But as you can see into the generative model, see, you can see into the generative model, the things, the whatever image I have passed, the same image, the previously for the discriminative image, discriminative model, I had passed this image, the tiger image, and it's classified that same image. It identified the image and it's shown me a same image with the label tiger. But now the second time, what I I done, I pass the image of the tiger. Okay, image of tiger I pass, and now what happened? It had generate something from that image, similar to that image, but not like the image, which was not in that image, which is generated by this particular model. Means what? The discriminative model can only be classify the thing, only can classify the things over there. But the generative model basically which can generate the new things from here. For an example, again, we can take example of the Ghibli over here. Whatever image you pass and create this image, you can pass the instruction, create this image like this and this, and the model will create image for you. So discriminative model cannot create that particular things which generative model can do for you, right? I hope this is clear to everyone. If anyone have any doubt, like ChatGPT, yeah, based on your prompt, absolutely, absolutely. Is anyone have any doubt? You can ask me in chat. Okay. See, guys, for the project, we will discuss at last. Don't worry about this. Okay, so if you have doubt in this session, can you explain again on generative AI? Yeah, again, I can tell you. See, basically, generative AI, what generative AI can do? Generative AI is a responsible to generate the things. If suppose I want to generate anything, any unique thing, that generative AI can do. That generative AI can do. The generative model can do. Right? Right. Generate the things for you. Suppose now, right now I'm not passing any image, but for the generative model, I'm asking create one image. Okay, create one image of the fish which contain the dog face, which contain the dog head. It can generate for you. It can generate for you. I can show you that. I can show you, right? Means what? Anything that you want to generate. Even if you are asking, I want to create the flow diagram, and I will give you the flow, the first thing, second thing, fourth thing, and you will give you the instruction. It will create the image or the flow diagram for you. It can generate the things for you. Means what? Anything that is generating over here, which is nothing but you're generating, right? And the classification is nothing but discriminative means a classification. Simply you have to remember. Okay. So now Okay, now here we have to see what is the computer vision. Okay, what is the computer vision? So the into the computer vision, what exactly we do, and we can call it is a field of artificial intelligence, right? Which is a subset or the field of artificial intelligence that we can simply say, and that focuses on the enabling the computer and the system to acquire, process, analyze, and understand the visual informations. Like it understand the things as you can see into the image, right? It is identified the things. Yes, there is a handbag, as you can see into the pictures, which is identified the things, right, by using a cameras, right? So here it is identified. Yes, this is the traffic light. This is the person. This is the handbag. This is a person, bus, truck, car, everything that the physical object which is identified, which is comes under the computer visions, right? The computer vision which will be responsible to identify the object, to recognize that object, and will return to us the what types of the object are there, right? Images, it can be the same, the anything that you want. And that particular developing the algorithms and model that can automatically extract the meaningful information from the visual data, such as detecting object, recognizing faces, interpreting scenes, or tracking a movement, right? If suppose a simple example we can say, take of the self-driving car. Self-driving car, what happens if suppose the self-driving car is going, and on the signal the cars see the red light. What they take the object and give instruction to the model that there is a red light, that car has to stop. Means what? It taking a decision, but how it is detecting that real time object, right? So there basically the computer vision problems are taken, and that problem is working over there. The computer vision is working over there, right? To identify the real time object, to identify the real time things. For that, basically, the computer vision is used. Okay. So now we are going to create, as we discussed previously, and I already told you, we are going to create a practical, right? We have to create a project, and this is completely a project oriented things, hands on. The all things are the hands on over here. But the things before creating any project, the things that we require are nothing but the knowledge about this, right? We should know, we should, if suppose we have a knowledge about, and if we clear the concept, then and then we can, uh, we can create the things over here. Okay, here we can do the things, right? If suppose I want to create a project on the generative AI and I don't know about the generative AI, which is not a valuable, right? If suppose I want to create a project on the generative AI, the first thing that we have to learn about the generative AI, right? We have to learn about the generative AI. So that's what we see in that theory. But for now, what we are going to do, now we are going to create a project. To create that project, basically we are using a Microsoft Power Automated Flow. There is a website of the Microsoft, basically we can say, which is the cloud-based site where we can create this. And the why this, the information extraction from invoice is needed. Okay, because as I already told you, because into the invoice, the so many things are there into the invoice. Okay, but what I want to do, I have a multiple invoices. From that invoices, I might be not able to find the every invoice is a different, right? The every company have their invoice in different style, different structure. Okay, but sometimes what happen now, suppose I am searching something and I want to find the order ID, but I'm not able to find because it is a little bit complicated to search or the see to check. We have to check the things, and then I can extract the things from that invoice. If suppose I want only the last amount that I paid, I don't want to say that how much taxes I paid and how much the price of that particular product. I want the final amount that I paid, on what date I paid. Okay, that everything I want. So what happened over there? The whatever we flow we are going to create, the whatever we project we are going to create, that project where we can upload the invoice, that project will extract the information from that particular things and will return back to you, and everything you can see very easily. That insightful information that you can only get, the unusable information you, it will not extract from it. Okay, So for this, the first step that we have to do, what we can do, the first step that we have to use this, the power automated flow. Okay, so for this is the link. I'm clicking on this. I hope my another screen is visible to you. Otherwise, I am sharing the second time. I also share this, reshare the things over here. Okay, so here I share the screen. Okay, just wait for it. Screen. I hope my screen is visible, students. This is here. You can see this. See the power automate. This screen you can see the website. Okay. So this is a power automate the website basically which is used to manage the flow of the things. If suppose I want to create some things, any projects, and I want to create the flows for this. For this, we can use this power automate. Okay, the power automate basically which is a cloud-based platform, which is similar to the cloud, but which we can't say the completely the cloud, but which is a cloud-based platform and where you can create flows without writing a single line of code. Okay, single line of code, you can create the flow, and even you can do to that flow you can do the customize. Okay, the system can generate the flow for you, but the whatever be the flow which is generated by system which is not your requirement, you want to add something in that flow, you want to do some changes into that flow, that you can do over here. Okay, to create this flow, here you can see at the left hand side the so many things are here. From here you can use the predefined structure, the predefined templates which is available over here. You can see if you have created some previous flows, you can click and you can see your previous flows if you created. Okay, but for now what I want to do, I want to create a flow. I haven't created anything else. To create this particular flow, I can simply click on AI Hub. There is an option you can see at the left hand side, right? There is an option which is nothing but the AI Hub. So what I do, I can simply click on this. We have to click on these options. Okay. Once we log in to this particular platform, the first thing, but for to log in this particular platform, you need the credentials. Why I directly jump on this, because I already log into this particular platform. That's why I directly jump into this. But if you are using first time, you have to do the registration and login for this. Okay. So now if you want to do the things with that, so what I want to do, I want to create a project. But that project should be based on AI, because suppose extracting the insight from the, we can say, extracting the insight from the invoice. For this, basically, I need the AI. Okay, if you want to do the some prompting, you can do over here. But now what I want to do, I want to create that particular project based on the AI model. So what I do, I can simply click on the AI model. Here you can see the AI model. We have to simply click over here. Once we click over here, into the under the AI model, we can see so many things on here. See, the prompt now have their own sections. Okay, the for the prompt, any based on the prompt you want to create project, you can do here. Okay, second thing, extract the custom information from document. Whatever with the custom information are there into document, that you can extract using this service. If you want to extract the information from the invoice, to extract that information from the invoice, you can use this services over here. Extract all the text. If suppose you want to extract all the text from the photos and the PDF, that you can do over here, right? If you want to predict the future of outcomes from the historical, if you are passing the historical data from that, you want to predict the future of that particular things, that you can do here. You can do the classify things, means you can classify the customer feedback, okay, based on their sentiments and all things you have to pass over there. But for now, we are not doing the things what we are doing to the, and the main, the our main aim is that we have to create project on the invoice, the data extraction from the invoice. Okay, for this, what I do over here, I will select this extract information from invoice. These things I will select over here. I can select over here. I can simply click over here, extract the information from invoice. Okay. So here you can see once you reach on this particular template. Okay. What I done, I will tell you again. The first thing I jump into the make.powerautomated.com. Okay. So this is a simple website. Once I reach on this particular website. So what I done, I click on AI Hub. Under the AI Hub, I can see the AI models. I click on AI model. After the AI model, I click on extract information from invoice. Once I click on the extract information from the invoice, I can see the screen like this. This is a screen that you can see over here. Okay, this is a simple screen. So after that, you can see so many things, how it will extract the information, what the things it can extract. So these are the things and the way it can extract the things from here. Okay. To extract it, what you have to do, you have to just little scroll down over here. Once you scroll down here, you can see here are two options. See, use pre-built model. Either it is asking to create a custom model. The two things over there you can do. You can create, if you want to create your own custom model, you can go for this, create custom model. If you want to use a predefined or the pre-built templates over here, so you can go with this. For now, what I am going to do, I am going to use a pre-built model. Okay, for this project, I am going to use a pre-built model. So for this, we can simply click on use pre-built module, right? The button that we can see, we have to simply click over here. Once we click here again, it is asking use in app and it is asking in use in flow. So now we have to create a flow for this, right? The flow that you can see how the things are working. So we have to select the use in flow. Okay. So for this, we can simply click over here, use in flow. Once we click over here, so the flow you can see over here. Okay, so for this, see again here what we can see, that these are the things that uh, will be connecting to our flow. Okay, the first one, which is nothing but the Microsoft Dataverse, which is used to handle the data, and then Microsoft Office 365, which is used, and then again Outlook is also going to use. Why the Outlook is using over here? Because whatever the things we are doing, that whatever be information it will extract, that all informations it will be sending on to that particular mail. For this, we require the Outlook. So it is giving me the inbuilt template and the pre-built template for me. And how it will be happen, we have to see. We can see the flow here. Okay. For this, again, we can simply click on continue. We can simply click on continue. Okay, just wait for a minute, not a minute, for the second, we can wait over here. Um, I just want to ask you, student, is there any doubt? Huh, okay, so one thing someone asking how to log into the Copilot website. The first thing I want to clarify over here, the whatever the platform I am using here, which is not free. Okay, we are going to also learn about the Microsoft Azure, definitely. Okay, which will be into the next week that we are going to learn about the Azure. Okay, and for this particular things which is not free. Okay, which is not free. If you want to purchase, you can go with it. It's your choice. Okay, but I just want to tell you which is not free. Okay, so you can just see the practicals how it is working, right? See properly. Just wait for it. If suppose someone is using already and someone is saying the AI hub is not working, just wait for it. It might take some time or might be the internet issue. Kindly check your internet. Okay. Um, Yeah, no, the previously might you attend the session, there was we are learning both the project using code as well and the project using no code as well, right? If might you attend the previous session, you seen the topics are taught you about the machine learning project on the supervised machine learning, right? There you seen the Python coding to create that particular code. Here we are learning about the generative AI, right? For the generative AI, we are not using any code over here. Without writing code, we are doing. It is like ChatGPT, how that we can say, which is like similar to ChatGPT, that we can say. Okay. Again, see here you can see the flow. Might you can see, everyone let me know in chat whether you can see this screen or automated. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. You can see the screen. Right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your response. So here you can see, uh, see the first thing, the flow will start. Triggering means what? The flow will get start. To start the flow, okay, so how that this particular flow will start? The flow will start automatically. Oh, sorry, the manually flow will start. The flow will not start automatically. We have to trigger the things over here to get output, right? To get the output, what we have to do? We have to trigger the things over here. Second thing that we have to do, what second thing we can do? Once the whatever thing, the triggering means what? We are uploading the invoice. Means what? The whatever be invoice we are uploading, which is uploading manually. Once we upload that particular invoice, that particular flow will get starts triggering. Mean it will get start. Once it start, then it will go to the second thing where your extract information from invoice will get started, right? It will start working to extracting that particular things, the informative things from that invoice. It will start working on this. It will extract the things from that invoice. Once the things will extract from that particular invoice, it will be converting that part, whatever the things has extracting from it, it will be converting, or it will create the HTML table for the extracting things. Whatever we think extract from that particular invoice, it will start to create the HTML HTML table over here. Once the first step, what happened over here? The first step that we are doing a manually things, right? We are uploading the document. Once we upload the document, and it will get triggering, right? Means it will start manually. Once it start, then it will send that particular information uh, to this extract information module, right? Extract information module. The extract information module, which will be extract the things from the invoice, and then whatever the things has extracted from that invoice, that then it will send to this that particular module, which will be start creating the HTML table for this. Once this happen, then it will collect the what the things has been done over here, and then last step it will send an email. The whatever be email is connected over here for this automated power, the power automated, whatever be email we have connected to that particular image, it will send you the output that you can see. Okay, so now this is the flow. If you want to change anything, or if you want to add anything, you can add, you can change. It's like it's we have the freedom. You can do over here whatever you want to do. But for now, what I want to do, I want to keep this flow as it is. Okay, I don't want to change anything else over here. So I will keep this as it is. And there are some instruction which is I no need to do anything. If you want to do something, if you want to ask, if you want, you can do with the copilot right here. You can write the things and you can add using things over here. But for now, I no need to do anything else. Okay, so I can simply just cut this. So once the flow is created, everything is ready. So what now I can do, I can simply save this flow here. I can simply save this flow here. Okay, I have successfully saved the flow here. Mm, Once I save this flow, now I have to test this. Okay, here you can see test, right? You can see here a test. See, here you can see the test. I have already saved this particular flow. So now I want to test this. So to test this, what I do, I can simply click on test. Okay, we can simply click on test. So here we are not using automatically thing over here because we haven't connected with any third party or any other applications. Okay. So now what I want to do, I can upload the document automatically, mean invoice automatically. Okay, so what I do, I can simply click on manually. Once I click on manually, here you can see at the bottom right, at the right side of the bottom, there is a two things like a test or cancel. So I know I am not thinking to cancel. What I want to do, I want to test the thing. So to test this, I can say, I can click on test. Once I click on test, so now the whatever be the tools was there, which is signed into this, and now I can simply click on continue. Once we click on continue, now here you can see the read information from invoice. So here what I want to do, I can upload the document. Means what? We have to upload the document. We have to upload that invoice over here. So I can simply click on import. Okay. We can simply click on import. So this is the invoice which I have to upload. So I can simply click on open. Once I click on open, so see here you can see the whatever be invoice I have downloaded, which is uploaded over here. Once this invoice uploaded, so what I can do here, I can simply click on run flow. Okay. So if I click on this run flow, so it will send me the email. Okay, it will send me the email. I can show you what types of the and the how this email look like. Okay, once I click on the run after uploading this, so it will be sending me the email like this. I hope you can see my screen over here. It will send me the email like this. Okay, invoice process. Okay, then congratulations. It will send me my name and it will tell me here some field extracted from the attach invoice by AI Builder invoice processing. Right. So here invoice ID which is extracted from this. This is the first thing. Sorry, the first thing which is extracted from this. Now here you can see the date which is extracted, and you can also see the confidence score, whether which is accurate or not, how much which is accurate. Invoice date, standard date, which is also extracted. Invoice total, the whatever be total amount which paid by me, which is extracted by is, and invoice total standard number of format. So 309 is in the standard number of format. So everything it has extracted and also return the whatever be the extra things was there, it's given to us, and then after that it's also downloaded that, it's also sent me that particular same file. As you can see the same file which also sent to me. This is simple. So using Power Automate we have created the confidence score is like how much confidence is the model. If suppose might you are using any machine learning model, we are passing the things to train that model, right? But whenever it will predict the things, so it will predicting the things, so the how much confidence they are. If suppose for an example I can also tell you, if suppose there are the two students, okay, the first students and both have exam for tomorrow. Okay, they have exam for tomorrow, and the one student is prepared well and the second student is not prepared well, but he prepared but he is not confident. Okay, so while writing the answer, the whatever be the confidence, the first who are prepared well, the confidence of his might be high, and who is not prepared well, the confidence of his might be less, right? So based on that, the how much confidence the model is to providing, the how much accurate this information is. This is about the confidence score, right? Uh, Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. Please, student, let me know in chat whether it is clear or not. Everyone, please. If you have doubt, you can ask me in chat again. You can ask me. So no. Fast result we cannot say about the confidence score, which is the confidence score. The whatever be input I provided, and from that input, whatever be information it extract, it is correct, accurate or not for this. Okay. Getting so those who are asking for once again from the starting, actually because of the time limit we cannot do, but for you there is a YouTube recording is available, the YouTube live is available. You can go on YouTube, you can watch the same session, and also we will provide you the recording of this particular session. Okay, so because it is consuming more times and we have to also cover two more extra projects of this, right? To cover that project we need some times again. If suppose I repeat it, so I cannot cover that next project. These are also important for you. Okay. And now you can start working on your projects. You can select any topic, right? Any topic. But domain should be AI. Domain should be AI. There is no limitation of the technology. So you can create project using writing code, or you can create project without writing code. Any platform you can use, right? You can create the project, but the domain of that particular project should be AI. AI. Writing code, it is okay. Without writing code, it is okay. But you have to create a project for everyone. Everyone. I hope this is clear to everyone, right? Okay. So now here you can see the output. Okay. So now I hope the project is clear to everyone. So now what we have to do, we can generate the image as well, right? Everyone, the previously I also told you, okay, we can generate the image using a generative AI, right? To generate that particular image, what we do, we can simply click to generate image. The same, we can redirecting on the copilot. Okay, once we redirect on the copilot, here it is asking. Okay, so now I will provide the prompt. I will ask create a simple create a simple, I can simply say the image. I'm not giving instruction that the image should be looking like, image should look like this. Not, I'm not providing, I'm just asking create an image. I just hit the enter. Okay, once I hit the enter, here you can see it's start working. Okay, we'll create the generating image, minimal landscape image for you. Okay. Uh, Again, see, I say create image of I can say the dog. Make it puppy. Okay, I will provide it again. Uh, okay, due to just give me a minute. It is working fine. Generate. So the so many things are asking over here. Okay, so what I do? Create a simple image of male with human with a dog. It is getting generated. Okay, because of something. Okay, I'm providing the input again. Again, can you? Okay, but here, whatever things we pass over there, it can generate the images for you. But we have to just provide the instruction for this. Okay, whatever things, it will start generating the image within a time. It can generate any unique image for you. It can generate any unique images for you. Okay. Once the image generate, so you can do anything. You can ask, like you can say generate the human image. Okay, the human is sitting in the garden. It can generate it. It might take some time, little bit of time, but it can generate for you. That images can generate for you. Okay, again, uh, here into the same prompting. Either if suppose it is not working fine, you can use any other platform and you can try this. Right now you can try this, generate the image, and again you can ask the prompt. You can provide the prompt to it, like generate a simple, what we say, simple image, right? Simple image of the human with dog. Create the image of puppy, which is in the garden, that you can provide, and it can generate the image for you. Okay, so it is responsible to generate the things for you. Okay, so it can be responsible for this. So the basically the tools basically we use for the image generation, the Copilot is used to generate the image, ChatGPT, Gemini is basically used for to generate the image. Okay. So these are the tools that use for to generate the images. Again, see, so still so far what we learn, again I will tell you the overview. The first thing we learn about the generative AI, we learn about the application of the generative AI. We learn the tools that we use for the generative AI. We seen how we can generate the text. We seen how we can generate the code, or how we seen how we can generate the images. Okay, so you can use any platform. You can ask for this. You can provide some more instruction. Can create image like this. The background should be like this. The flower, add some flower to it. Anything that you want, you can add. Okay, we seen what is a LLM, right? We seen about the LLM. What is a computer vision. Then we also seen what is the difference between the what we say the discriminative model and the generative model. These all things we seen still so far. Okay, but the most important thing, if suppose I want to interact with any generative model, generative AI model, we can take the example of the Copilot. Either we can say the example of the GPT, right? For the any model, what we require to interact with the any model, what we require, what we should know about to interact with any model, what we should require and what we can do, what we should learn about it before interacting with any model, right? Someone say the prompting. Yes, we should know about the prompting, which is and very important. If suppose you want to communicate with these generative models, if you want to communicate with these models, now you should know about the prompting, what exactly the prompting is, the how many types of the prompting is there. Okay, so some the many responses I can see in the chat, the people are saying the prompting. Yes, absolutely, the prompting is important, right? We should know about the prompting to interact with any generative AI model. To interact with that particular model, what we know, we should know about the prompting. And the many people are asking, guys, Abdul, I'm telling you that I will tell you at the last of the session about the project, right? And in between the session, previously I also tell you uh, how to create project. But for now, don't ask that questions. Just focus on the session, what we are going to learn. Please. Yes, thank you, Abdul. And those who are asking for the project now, please, right now, please focus on the session. What you have to do, what you can learn over here. Okay. About the project, we will talk. Definitely. At the last, I will tell you. And in between the session, I already told you, but again, at the last of the session, I will tell you. Don't worry about this. Okay. So we are learning here about the prompting. Yes, to communicate with any generative AI model, we require the prompt, right? We should know about the prompting. Okay. The what exactly the prompting is? My question is like, what is the prompting? The simple question, what is a prompting? Can you even tell me what is a prompting? The instructions. Absolutely, right? The prompting is nothing but the instructions that we are giving to that module, right? Okay, the instruction, which are nothing but the prompt that I was expecting, and I got the answer, right? The instructions, as you can see into the image, right? There is a boy, but their parents are giving instructions that how they can play, right? How they can play a badminton. So the instructions, whatever the instruction, if suppose someone, the boy is, boy want to learn, he want to learn how to ride the bike, right? So for him, the parents or the someone elder people or those who already know how to ride the bike, they can give the instructions, and that instructions, that particular things will understood and they start working. Like similar way, if suppose I want to complete task using generative AI, using we can say the Copilot. So for this, what I need to do, I have to give instructions to that particular model as an input, right? And that inputs and that instructions is nothing but a prompting. That instructions are nothing but your prompting. right? The human, the simple human is passing the instruction for this. So, which is nothing but the prompting. So the types of prompting techniques that we can say. So here we have some different types of the prompting. The first that we can say the zero shot prompting. One shot prompting is here. Then again we have the negative prompting. Then prompt chaining is here, right? The chain of thought to this prompting we can also call the COT prompting. Then again here we can say the iterative prompting and the few shot prompting. Okay, so these all prompting we are going to see one by one. Okay, with the practical examples. So here what we go, the first which is nothing but your zero shot prompting. Okay, so zero shot prompting basically we can say which is giving you the output without examples. Means what? Zero shot prompting means what? Okay, I just ask, write a simple Python code. It can write anything. It can write anything. I'm not providing the examples, right? I'm not providing examples. Means what? The whatever be things, whatever be the first thing I ask, write a Python code, which is nothing but your simple a zero shot prompting. Means I am not providing any example to this. Means what? See, here you can see. Again, I have opened this. Once I open this, now I am asking, write a simple Python code. I enter this and it start writing the code. This is a simple Python code, right? Means what? In a single shot, I just write a simple Python code and it's written code for me. Means what? This is the zero prompting, zero shot prompting. Means what? I'm not providing any examples. Without providing examples, if you are passing a prompt, the prompt which is nothing but your zero shot prompting. I hope this is clear to everyone. Zero shot prompting instruction to you, right? Is this clear? Is my voice audible to everyone? Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for your response, guys. Ajay Kumar, Nisha Singh. Yes. Thank you. Garima Singh. Yes. Thank you. Yashavani. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Okay. So now, uh, this is a zero shot prompting means what? We just provide a simple instruction and we got the answer into within that. Okay. But now see the question and the answer into one shot, which is nothing but your zero shot. Here you can see a one shot prompting. Into the one shot prompting technique, basically what we do, into the previous examples what we done, we just ask, I just ask write a simple code for this. But if suppose into the one shot prompting, if suppose I want to ask something, for this basically what I need to do, I have to provide some example for this. The example for this means what? Suppose I can say, if I just open it again. Okay, for here I can say the movie, I am passing the things. Okay, guess the movie genre. Okay, I am asking. So the first movie I am passing movie. I can say simply, for example, movie name. I can simply enter movie name. The first thing I can say the name, movie name, and I entered the movie name like Bhul Bhul Bhulaiya. Okay, Bhul Bhulaiya. I enter the movie name and I also enter the genre. I can say the comedy. Okay, this is the first thing. Second, what I do, I enter the second movie name. Movie name. Okay, I can say the Khiladi. Khiladi, and I keep the genre as empty. Okay, so now I ask, see, guess the movie genre, and I provide the examples. The first example I provided to it. The movie name, Bhul Bhulaiya, the genre of this movie is the comedy. Then second name I provided a movie name which is a Khiladi, and I am asking for the genre. Okay, so I just enter it. It is start working. Okay, so now here you can see it's extract the genre for me. What genre it extract, which is nothing but the action and thriller movie, right? But for this here I am not providing training, but what I am doing, I am just providing the example. If this movie genre, the movie which I provided, the genre is a comedy. So if suppose I provide the second movie, the what will be the genre for this particular movie, right? So this is the one types of the, we can say, the one shot prompting. This is nothing but the one shot prompting. I hope this is clear to everyone again. Okay. So now again, see, I would like to ask you for this. Anyone have any idea about the negative prompting? I would like to ask you. Negative prompting. What you can see into this? What you can see into the picture? What you can guess from this picture? Negative prompting. The picture is in front of you. Yes, yes, Sile, absolutely. The things that we don't want. Yeah, telling the model what not to do. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, right? If suppose here, yes, absolutely, yeah. The negative prompting means what? Suppose I'm asking the model generate the image of the farm. Okay, image, so it can generate anything, right? But if suppose I say it generate the image of the farm without mountain, without mountain means what? I'm telling, don't generate a mountain. If suppose again I can ask to that particular model, generate the things, generate the image of the farm without plants, generate the image of this without plants. Again I can say generate the uh, image of the car without number plate, generate the image of the car without tires. Means what? The negative image means I'm telling don't do this, do this, which is nothing but your negative prompting, which is nothing but your negative prompting. Yes, yes, tell the model not to include, absolutely, which is nothing but your negative prompting is here. Okay, so now again the another type is nothing but your prompt chaining. Prompt chaining, anyone have any idea about the prompt chaining? Have you heard about the prompt chaining? Prompt chaining, which is the one of the types of the prompting. The prompt chaining. No. Okay. Someone say no, not to worry. I am here to tell you. Okay. Thank you for his response step by step. Yes, absolutely. What happened? Chaining means what? The chain. You can take simple example. What happened into the chain? The whatever be input I am giving. Suppose first prompt. Okay. I am saying the first prompt. Whatever be things I pass, it will generate the output, and that output is become the input for the second example. Then second example will generate the output, that output will become the input for the third example. Then third thing will generate the output, that output will be the input for the fourth examples, like this, like a chain. Like the first step input will generate the output, and that the first step output will work, or the will go as an input to the second steps, like this. And it will break the things into the part, and which is nothing but your, we can simply say, the prompt chaining. Prompt chaining, chain, we can simply say chain. How the chain is connected? The first input, then output, that output is become the input for the another input, the input then output, input then output, and it is getting connected like this. Okay, so which is a simple example. So how we can say, if suppose I ask here to the model, I open the model over here. I can open the model here. Mm, just click over here. Okay, I open the model. I ask to this particular model, what I can ask to this model. Uh, I want to make movie. Okay, give me some titles for it. give me some titles for it. Okay, I just click over here. So now what happened when I asked? So it is started giving, it's giving me the genre, the mains. Okay, the title, thriller. Okay, so genre wise, it's giving me a titles. Okay, so I have to select the genre. So here you can see neon horizons, the last transmission, prone diamonds, sci-fi. Okay, if suppose it is on the scientific, so that you can use. If suppose I want to create a dramatical movies, so I can select the title from here. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to create a drama and romance movie, which is nothing but when the rain falls. Okay, so what I do, I want to go with rainfalls. Means what? See, the input I given to this, I given the input, right? I given the input. Based on that, it generate the output. From this output only, I am taking the input for the another prompt. Another prompt. So means what? I took this from this output. I am taking the input. Like what? The another. I want to go with this. I want to go with. Okay, I can say write a script for. I can say write the script for when the rain falls. Okay. So it will get start writing the script. Okay. So whatever the script it is writing. So love help you write a script. See. So the things, genres, atomic drama, mystery, right? So now what I do, I can say ki, like create uh create a three that I can say characters. Okay, the three characters are created and then given the name. Again, from this, I can take anything from here. I can give the prompt. Like it will be going continuously, which is nothing but your prompt chaining. Prompt chaining means what? The whatever input I provided, based on that I got the output. Based on that output, I also give as that output I giving as an input, and then based on that I am getting output. Then output will become input. Then output become input, and like this, the process will going continuously, which is nothing but your getting. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone again. Prompt chaining. Okay, prompt chaining is clear. Then again, we have the chain of thought, which is nothing but your COT. The COT, which is method where the prompt encouraging the AI to think step by step, breaking down the reasoning process before giving the final answer. This is especially helpful in the complex task, like what types of the complex task in it use. It used for the mathematical problem. It used for the logical reasoning. It used for the multi-step questioning and the cause effect understanding. Right? If suppose there is a reasoning thing and anything that you are providing over here, the things are nothing but your, we can say, for this we use the COT prompting, which is nothing but chain of thought. I can simply say, I can also tell you the example over here. If I have four cows, okay, so in one place, I have four, I can say the cows, then how many total legs are there? I can simply ask. In one place, I have four cows. The one place I have four cows, and now how many total legs are there? Okay, I can simply say I ask, and now you can see the answer. The each cow has the four legs. So if you have four cows, the total number of cows. Like, see, this is a reasoning question. Okay, if suppose I am asking 1 plus 1 minus 3, I can say into 4. What will be the output? So here you can see The output, which is nothing but it's done the things over here, and the output here you can see, which is nothing but your you can say then -9, right? The -9 is your output. So like this, whatever be reasoning thing, mathematical things, and you are passing over here and it's solved. The prompting, which is nothing but we call to this prompting as a chain of thought prompting. Okay, the prompting, which is nothing but chain of thought, or we call to this prompting again as a COT prompting. Okay. The next type is with which is nothing but your iterative prompting here. The iterative prompting, which is technique, you repeatedly refine your prompt or the output in the multiple steps, either by reprompting the model or feeding the model's previous responses back itself. It's gradually improve the quality accuracy. Means what happened now here? What I can take? I can take a simple example. I can tell you for the iterative prompting, if suppose I am asking to the model, write one movie. Okay, write one movie. The movie name I am also providing. The genre of this particular movie I am also providing. The characters also I am providing. Okay, everything I am providing, and I am asking to write the script for this particular movie. Once I send this, the particular model can generate the script for me. But after reading that script, I realized that into this script there is no emotions. There is no emotions. So what I do, I will again provide the prompt, and I ask for the same script, keep the same script, but add some emotions into the script. So the model will also starting working on this again. Once it's generated, it will put some emotions into the script. Once the emotions has put, then I also realize that some characters are extra. I don't need that characters. So remove this character. I will ask to remove the characters. Then again, I will ask, okay, you have put the emotions, but I need some comedy themes over there again. Write the comedy part also. So it can write the comedy things also into the, it will put the things into that. So repeat it the iteratively, the continuously I will ask that do this, don't do this, like this, make some changes into this. I'm working on the same problem. Into the same problem I'm working, but into the changes, the whatever be the prompting continuously I'm providing to do this, not to do. For this, the prompting basically that we use, which is nothing but your iterative prompting. The prompting which we call, which is nothing but your iterative prompting. Okay. After the iterative prompting, we have the few shot prompting over here. The few shot prompting, which is similar to the one shot prompting. Into the one shot prompting, we were previously providing some examples, right, to get the output. So over here also we are doing the same, but here we are not providing the one example. We are providing more than one examples. And when we are providing more than one example for that particular model, here we are not providing training to that particular model. But what we are doing here, we are giving a proper guidance to that model for the accuracy. The whatever the result that particular model will going to return. To get accuracy for this, we are providing a multiple examples. Okay, and based on that, we will get the output, which is similar to the one-shot prompting. The only difference between the one-shot prompting and the few-shot prompting, into the one-shot prompting, we were only providing the single example. We were able to provide only single examples. But in this prompting, we are providing more than one examples. And whenever you are passing the more than one example for while the prompting, which is nothing but we can say a one shot prompt, sorry, few shot prompting. Okay. I hope prompting is clear to everyone. The types of the prompting is clear to everyone, right? We seen the negative prompting, we seen the one-shot prompting, right? We seen the prompt chaining, we seen the chain of thought prompting, right? We seen the iterative prompting, then we seen the few shot prompting. Okay, these are the prompting we seen with the practical examples. So now it's time to create a simple project, which is nothing but your travel assistance. Okay, the travel assistance we have to create. To create this project, we are going to use a Microsoft Copilot Studio. Okay, to create this project here, we are going to use a Microsoft Copilot Studio. But before creating this project, what I want to ask you, anyone have any idea what is a chatbot? What chatbot can do? What is the difference between the chatbot and assistant? Anyone have any idea? Please let me know. If you don't have any idea, not an issue. I am here to tell you, but I just want to know how many people know about this. They talk. Yeah. the AI agent, they talk, right? Absolutely. Give the suggestions. Yes, chatbot can answer. Absolutely. Bot created with AI agent. Absolutely. Yes, I'm agree with this. Okay, but why it is needed? Why it is needed? Why AI agent is needed? Can anyone answer? Instance help. Right. Absolutely. The whatever answer I'm getting is absolutely. To automate, okay, the automate is one of the important. Okay, for assisting the fast, yes, getting a rapid answer, absolutely right. Okay, the one more thing I will tell you, if suppose you are facing some problems, right? If suppose you are facing problems at the night, I can say after the 12 or the after 12 or the at the midnight 1 or the 2 o'clock. Okay, you are facing some problems at that time. You are trying to reach the customer service. Okay, but at the night the customer service are available, but they are busy with some another customers. Okay, they ask you to keep on call. They take so long process. They keep you on call, and that times it's a very lengthy process. You have to wait. Sometimes you get frustrated about this process, right? If suppose you are not the customer, the that particular person is not connecting to you uh, easily or the fast, so might be you get the frustrated, right? So it is time consuming. You are not getting your solution. What the problem you are facing, but if is there the a chatbot, the assistant is there, it can provide you the instant solution, right? Easy solution to you. If it is available 24 by 7, right? For you in your service, whatever you want, whatever things you want to do, it can do for you. So it is easy for you, right? So here, what we have to do, we can create a simple travel chatbot. The chatbot, see again, one more important thing is like here I am going to create a travel chatbot, right? For the travel chatbot, if suppose I want to make some plan, I'm making some travel plan. I'm thinking to make travel plan. For this, what I need to do now, I have to visit so many different websites, so many different websites, which is available. Like I can say the way make my trip. I can say the Exigo, confirm ticket. Like so many websites are there, so many companies, travel companies are there. I have to compare, but sometimes I'm not able to get the proper things like which company is giving me a proper and the into the budget price package, right? I'm not able to do. But if you get the all the things into one platform, it will be easy for you. The chatbot will tell you by comparing the things which one and the which package is budget in you. You can provide the packages. My budget is this and this. Please give me, and it will be search thing for you, and it will create the things for you. I hope this is clear to everyone, right? It will create because to visiting websites to search for the package it is complicated, but yes, we have to make this. We are making this. Yeah, we are creating this. I'm just explaining the problem statement because before creating, you should know na, ki why we are creating, why it is needed. If suppose you can say the already the travel websites are available, you can say the make my trip is there, Exigo is there, confirm ticket is there. So many websites are there. I can go, I can visit, and I can. But it is time consuming. You are not find the proper package, right? For this, so for this, what I do, ki I am creating over here, right? So to create this project, we are going to use the Microsoft Copilot Studio. The Microsoft Copilot Studio basically will help you to create a chatbot. The chatbot related to, see what I do, I can simply click on sign in, and the previous tab, I can simply close the previous tab over here. Okay. So the things is that uh, here, see, this is a simple user interface of the Microsoft Copilot Studio. The Microsoft on this Microsoft Copilot Studio, we can create the chatbot. The chatbot can be on the any domain. Okay, if you want to create a chatbot on the finance, you can create. If you want to create chatbot on the travels, you can create IT help desk. You can create right question answer chatbot. You can create the any types of the chatbot you can create. But here, what we have to do, we have to create one simple chatbot on the travel, and I will give you the agent name as a travel agent I can say, okay, or we can say the travel buddy. To create the things here, you can see At the right hand side, the menu you can see, if you click on home, this is your home user interface that you can see. If here you can see the agent here, if suppose you have already created the agent that you can see over here. If you click on the library, if you want to connect your chatbot with any extra resources, any extra things, so here you can connect with these packages, extra flows you can create, and either the whatever we flow that we have created using the Power Automate, that if you want to create, if you want to connect that power that flow here, that you can do, even you can create here your own flow as well. Okay, and this is your existing agent, but for now I don't have the agent. For now what I have to do, I want to create my own agent. Okay, to create my own agent, what I can do, I can simply click on create. Okay, to create my own agent, what I can do, I can simply click on create. Once I click on create, here we can see the option which is nothing but your new agent. Create. After the create, here we can see a new agent. Simply click on new agent. Okay, this new agent is getting ready, which will take some few minutes. Just wait for it. Finishing off, just wait. The agent is getting ready. Okay, our agent is ready over here. Okay, so to this particular agent, you can create a two-way. How two-way you can create? Here you can provide the instructions, description, the how what will be your project name, what will be sorry, what will be your agent name, what your agent can do, why we are creating this agent. That everything you can provide, and it can create. So automatically your agent will get created by Copilot. But for now, I'm not creating this. I want to create everything manually. For this, what we do, we can simply click on the configure. Configure. Okay. Once we click on the configure, you can see we hear the agent. Okay. The name of the agent is showing the uh, agent. So what I do, I can write a travel buddy. You can write any name. If you want to write a travel agent, you can write travel agent, travel buddy, any good name that you want to put, you can put. Here you can also write the description, what this agent can do, how this agent should look, right? And how it perform the task and what task it should perform. For this, you can write the descriptions. But for now, I am not writing any description. You can also write the instructions over here. But for now, I am not again adding any descriptions. Okay. But for now, what we do, I just enter the name. Once I enter the name, uh, I can also add this so many things over here. Like so many things means what? See now the data. If suppose I am asking to the this particular module uh, to show me the ticket or the give me the travel plan from Pune to Mumbai or Mumbai to Hyderabad, or I can say the Mumbai to Bangalore, Mumbai to Chennai. I want a travel plan. Okay. So it will give me the travel plan. But how? Okay. To this chatbot, basically what I need to do, I have to train this chatbot, right? To train, I need a massive amount of data, right? So what I think, I will provide them a real-time data from some websites. Okay. For this, once I given the name, you can just simply scroll down over here. See, so many things. Once you write the instruction, you can say the knowledge option over here. After the knowledge, there is the option web search. Enable your agent to search all public websites. Okay. So we have to enable this. We have to enable this. Okay. Once you enable this, now what I want to do, I want to add some knowledge bases over here. Knowledge is over here. So knowledge base over here means what? The whatever be information I'm asking, it should search from that particular website. That website I have to add. To add, we have to simply click on add. Here you can see knowledge. For the knowledge, you can add the data, files, and other resources. Anything that you can add over here. So add this, we can simply click on add a button. Once we click on this add button, here we have so many things. You can directly search from the Azure. If suppose your project and something you store data on the Azure and you want to connect, you can connect from this. You can also get information from the Azure SQL. Okay, Salesforce and SharePoints also. You can create a document, you can upload over here. But for now, I am not doing anything. For this, I am only going to select the public websites. I want to take a data from the public website. The public website, like we can say Exigo, uh, make my trip, confirm ticket, like this. From that website, I want to take the data. So what I do, I can simply click on a public websites. I select the public website. After the public website, what you have to do, you have to go on any browser. After going on any browser, you have to just search for that website. So what I do, I will search for the make my trip. Okay. So I have to go on this make my trip. Okay. Once I search make my trip, what I do, I can simply, or I have to simply copy this website. See, makemytrip.com. I will copy this. Once I copy, I will go back to here on the Microsoft Copilot Studio. I will paste the link. Once I paste the link, what I do, I can simply click on add. So this is the one website, but I want a proper answer and I want to compare and I want the budget package for this. My chatbot should compare and give me a proper budget package for me. If suppose I'm providing the one website, it will only give me the all things from the one website. But I want to compare the many website and from them I want a budget package. For this, what I do, I will also provide some extra websites. Okay, so like I can say the Exigo. Okay, Exigo. From Exigo, I can copy this. I will copy this same link, similar link. I will again paste over here. I can paste. The second website is added. Then again, I will ask for the confirm ticket, confirm. I can say the ticket. I can enter it. Once we enter confirm ticket, again we have to copy this, copy, and we can again paste over here. Okay, we can again paste it over here. So we will go here. See here again another link I can paste, and we can simply click on add. See, so whenever I am questioning to my, whenever I am asking something to my chatbot, the chatbot will search the things from this website only, compare the things, and will return the output to me. For this, again, what I do, I can simply click on add. We can simply click on add. Okay, we have to simply click on add. Once we click on the add, okay, just wait for this. It is just within second it will get ready. Okay, okay. It is ready now. Okay, we have added this and now successfully added. So now second step, what I do, I can simply click on continue. I can simply click on continue. Okay, I have click on continue. See, the previously we click over there, we add the things. Even before doing the things, you just give the name and you can click on continue. You can come over here. Again, you can give the name again. Okay, if you want to change the name, you can do over here. Here you can add again the knowledge bases. See, you can click on the add knowledge. Again, if you want to do some extra things, you can do the action and trigger. It is not needed for now. I'm keeping the same over here. Okay. Once you've done this, another thing you have to do, what you can do here, you can see one option. Okay. The option which is nothing but your settings. Okay. You will have to click on settings because if I share the chatbot with someone, it's have the authentication, which will be not visible to you. If suppose I share with you. So what I want to do, I will do a no security. I can click on the security. Then after the security, what I do, I can simply click on the authentication and then I will do no authentication. If I keep the authentication, means if suppose I share the link with you, you are not able to access this chatbot. But I want this chatbot open for the public. It's available for the publicly. For this, I did this. What I done, I just click on the settings. After the settings, I comes into the security. Into the security, we can see the authentications options was there with Microsoft. I said no, it should not be authenticated with the Microsoft. It should be open. So I just click on this. Now the chatbot is open. Okay. So the first thing I will just try to talk with this. Okay. So before talking to this, you can see the knowledge base from here. This is a simple thing from here. The knowledge base, this website we have add. If you want to add some extra thing, you can add from here again. The topic that we start with, these are the topics like how we do the greeting start, how we do the ending. Like this topic are already default mentioned over here. the actions which is we haven't given the activity, not any activity happen over here. Okay, so it is showing empty. The channels, the one of the important thing where you can deploy your chatbot, where we can publish your chatbot, and how you want to connect your chatbot, that you can show over here. The channels are available, and here you can deploy your chatbot. Okay, like you can deploy on the website, you can deploy on the Facebook. So many things are here: Slack, Telegram, Tulio. So many, the group me, these are mail. You can deploy this chatbot over there. Okay, so here our chatbot is ready. Here you can see for the testing. So here, hello, I am a travel buddy and virtual assistant. Just so you are aware something. Okay, so what I do, I can just simply say the hi, hi. Now it will give me the output. It is just getting the response. Okay, the chatbot is completely generated by hello, how can I help you? I will ask to it, and here you can also see the flow, the same flow that previously we made for the invoice, extracting information from the invoice. The same flow you can see over here again. It is working like a flow. Okay, so now I entered the hi. Now I got the output that hello, how I can help you today. Okay, so what I do, I ask, uh, my name is Rohit. I need travel plan for tomorrow from Mumbai to, I can say, Pune. Okay, what I say, I ask, my name is Rohit, I need travel. I made a mistake, sorry. Mistake. Okay, I need a travel plan uh, for tomorrow from Mumbai to Pune. So I will just send it. Okay, just wait, it will give me the travel plan. Okay. Mm, it is just searching the things from the public website. It will extract the data from the public website. Okay, see here you can see. The options here are the travel option from the Mumbai to Pune for tomorrow. There are some train. The train option is there. The Deccan Express, which is timing is also provided from Mumbai CSMT, which is started. The arrival time of the Pune, everything is mentioned. Durations of the journey, which is nothing but the 4 hours. The various other trains, the trains names are also available. If I want to go by the bus options are also available. Then again, car options also available. So many things, and the all data which is taken by these are the website. Where if suppose I want to book the train, I can simply click. I want to do things, I can directly click, and I will be directly redirecting on that particular things. Okay, I can say I want flight option. So it can also show you the flight. If you want to go with the flight, it can show you the flight options again. Mm, It's just taking time. Just wait for this. It is just getting generating the things over here. Okay, you can get the output. Okay, see. So the flight ticket you can see. The for the Air India price is there from the 8,000. This is the lowest price available. Akasha airline is there, and the every airline timing and the durations and the price is available for them. Okay. Again, if suppose I ask, uh, I want to give me give me 1 week of holiday plan near to Mumbai. I can say near to the Mumbai for the 1 week of holiday plan and the pricing. So it will start generating and it will give me the output. But the things that it is taking, the chatbot is taking, that all things are taking from the things are taking from the whatever be website that whatever be the knowledge base I have provided. What knowledge base I have provided? I have provided. See, I have provided the websites like you can say Make My Trip, Exigo, and the confirm ticket. From this website, it is taking the data, and you can see. The 1 week of travel plan it has made, and here you can make the things and do the things over here, right? Anything that you want to relate it. If you want to know about the flight ticket from Mumbai to Bangalore to Chennai, anything that you can search. Okay, so it will make the your task easy. It will make easy task for you. Okay, so I have created the chatbot. Okay, so now I want to publish this. Okay, you can also see the chatbot. I just published this chatbot first. I will share with you. You can also do the same task. You can ask anything that you want. The chatbot has created successfully. The similar types of the project you can also create if you are interested to create such a project. If someone is interested, those who don't like to write a code but they want to create such types of the project, those who can go for these types of the project as well. Someone want to create project with the Python, it's also okay. You can create project using Python programming language. It's absolutely fine. Any machine learning project you can create, any topic you can select, and you can start working on this. And from today you have to start working on this. The domain should be AI. Okay, you can do domain should be AI using any technology you can do. Okay, so the same link again I am sharing with you. Just wait. Oh, sorry, I just go back. Okay, I have to go back again. I'm sharing the same link, and you can also test this module. This model, whether working fine or not. I can go into channels. Okay, we have to just go into channels and then website demo. We can simply click on website demo. If want to provide some extra information, we can provide. But for now, what we do, I can simply copy this. I can click on save. Okay, click on save. Once click on save, now this chatbot is available. The link of the chatbot is available in your chat, and the same chatbot link I also provide you in your Telegram group. There you can test this. Kindly test this, and please let me know the things into the chat whether it is working or not. Okay, this is a link that you can use. You can test this chatbot which is created by me, and the similar types of the chatbot you can also create. Okay. Yes. If anyone have a doubt related to the project, you can ask now. Yes, you can create chatbot as a project. Yeah, we will provide you the template for the project PPT. Don't worry about this. Yeah, you can do the single project that you have to create. Everyone please listen. The single project you have to create. Okay, and the project domain should be AI. Okay, the domain should be AI. Technology that you can use any technology. You can use the cloud based services, you can use, but most of the clouds are not free. For this you have to take the subscription. If you are ready to get, you can take the subscription. You can create your project. If someone want to create project using Python, it is absolutely okay. Previously someone asked me, can I create the project using HTML, CSS and JavaScript? But using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you can only create the websites and all things. But if you are training your model, your AI model, and if you want to deploy with that HTML, CSS, JavaScript, it is absolutely fine. Okay, how to submit, we will tell you. Don't worry about this. Once you create the project, that project you have to just keep on the GitHub. Every project, the whatever be project you are creating, that project you have, for that project you have to create the GitHub link. And after creating that GitHub repository, you have to keep your project on the GitHub only. Keep your project on GitHub. Okay. Yes. Yeah, it should be based on, it can, you can create a project based on the AI, ML, deep learning, right? Generative AI, agentic AI, on any basis, on any AI basis, you can create the project. Okay. Yes. Yes, guys. Thank you. Kartika ma'am, you have, you want to, thank you so much, guys.
Yes, Rohita sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this amazing session. So, students, I believe you all must have understood everything and hope you found the session a fruitful one. Please ensure to complete all your courses on the LMS. I repeat, completing all the courses under intermediate and advanced is mandatory for the May batch students. So please ensure to complete your courses, and I hope you're getting more inputs about your projects in everyday session. And tomorrow we have a special session also to discuss all your queries and doubts. So please do attend that. And the link will be shared in the same Telegram group. Okay, so stay tuned with that. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And thanks, everyone.